Okay, so here's the last part right now. I'm in my driveway. I got home. I just drove an hour from work. Still showing veg oil auto. That's at the oil itself is at 95 degrees. Now I'm going to go up here and I'm going to push this mode button right here. All right. Now watch what happens. See, now it goes into diesel safe and it starts counting down. And when that gets to 0, then technically it's safe to turn off. The vegetable oil will have been burned out of the engine, and the lines will be full of diesel fuel, which you can start back up on tomorrow morning. Like when I go to work tomorrow morning, I'll turn it on, same thing. It'll start up on diesel and then switch over again. See, now it says it's diesel safe. Okay, before it said flush. Now it says safe. I could technically turn the truck off if I wanted to. However, I like to let it run just a few extra minutes. I'm always the overachiever. I always like to make sure that all of the diesel is out of the engine, so that there is no problem starting it up, especially in the colder temperatures where you have to really be careful about starting up these diesel engines and everything. The other thing too is, what some people do is they will push the mode button up there again, that'll flush it out before they get to their destination. Like they'll be maybe a mile or two away, and I've done this myself as well. They'll be a mile or two away from their destination and they'll hit the flush button or the mode button there, and by the time they pull into the driveway, they can turn the car off just like a normal vehicle and it's all safe and ready to go. So the other cool thing too about this system is, in the summertime or in the spring or fall, or if you live in a warm area, and say you're out running errands, and you don't want to flush this thing every single time, you don't have to. If you, say you go to the grocery store and the grocery store is half an hour away, and you get on grease and you're burning the grease, and you go in the grocery store and you only need a few things, you're only going to be like 20 minutes or half an hour, and then you're going to be back in your car again. You can just shut this thing down, turn the key off, and then start it back up, and it will turn back on and go back to grease. This also has a safety feature on it as well, that if you turn it off without flushing it and it's not warm enough, it'll turn back on and immediately go to diesel so that it doesn't start up and start pushing the grease through the system. And that's a safety feature that is built in to the Greasecar kits, and then when it gets back up to temperature again, it'll change back over. Okay, so that's the last part.